Hello YouTube vintage turntable collectors. This is my latest find I've been working on. This is an early 70s dual 1228. It was kind of the end of the line for the idler drive turntables. They had perfected them, and as far as I'm concerned, idler drive is just as good as a direct drive and is better than a belt drive, and I have reasons for that. I've owned dozens of turntables over the years, dozens. And I guess my favorite direct drive is the SL1200 Mark II by Techniques. Those are just rock solid. Second to that, I like the dual idler drive, and there's a couple reasons. One is, here we have a 50-year-old table. I sourced this one locally, and hardly a mark on it. It's in the Canadian Noresco base, so it's a little more streamlined, a little lower to the table. It has a better spring mechanism in the back. I have the lid downstairs in the garage. I've been polishing it with plastic polish to make it look nice. Hardly a mark on the lid. These tend to be a little bit resonant, these bases, because the plastic insert. I prefer the all wood ones, but the all wood ones usually stand higher. This was kind of some good features of the idler drive line, like the variable pitch control. It has a fine pitch control, and some features of the later duals, such as a built-in strobe. You look through this window here, and it also has the 3-point gimbal suspension, which you see on the later 505, 606 line. Just less friction in the bearings, a lower mass tone arm, lots of adjustments, beautiful smooth cueing. I'm just going to start it up. I can't play this album over YouTube because of the copyrights. This is actually my original 1981 Black Sabbath Mob Rules album that I bought in 1981 when I was in high school. And it's just stuck around. Every once in a while I listen to it and I get, remembering those days, for good or for bad. Now look at how smooth this is. Just the way it drops down. Is that nice? These really are precision. So I've got it set up with a new Audio-Technica cartridge, an AT3600 elliptical. You can get these for about $30. They are a sensational cartridge for the money. It had the original Shure High-Track M93E, and the needle on it looks like it's original too. I mean, it's just blasted. Hardly anything left of it. The guy said it still sounded good. Trouble with buying needles for these is there's not a lot of recent production, and what you end up, the bonding between the diamond and the shaft can break. And I've had a few of these this vintage. I play them, they sound great, then the needle breaks. Like the diamond actually just basically comes off. Next thing you got going across your record. For the money, keep this as a keepsake. Put on new Audio-Technica or a new, maybe a Shure M44. You get those pretty reasonably. Half-inch, fits the head shell perfectly. The vertical tracking, the horizontal tracking is right on this one. Just look how beautifully smooth this is. I re-lubed this table. So it took all the old grease off, the bearings and stuff, with some lighter fluid, some cleaner. Comes back nice. The steuerpimpel, which is the little nylon bushing that guides the tone arm over, it had broken off, and there was the end of a Bic pen in there. Oh, I can't get it out here, but the end of a Bic pen, little plug, somebody had glued it on there, and it kind of worked. Common fault. What I find is basically I just get a piece of coaxial cable and get the white plastic cord, just take a little piece out, stick it over the shaft, and then a dab of crazy glue to hold it on, and then file it to the right size, and it will work fine. It'll last for years. Anyway, that's about it. Another dual turntable that's going to live on to see another day. Bye.